Well, the previous venue, Fire Grill, traditionally had jazz events, and we wanted to just continue along those lines, continue the tradition. And so we sent in, I mean, and it's our first time again, we, getting our feet wet, we green, we new into it, but we wanted to continue the tradition. We sent in our proposal to Events St. Lucia, and I guess they took a leap of faith because we knew, and they supported us and endorsed us as an official fringe venue for the Jazz Festival. And it had its challenges. I mean, there's a lot of work, the logistics, the planning. But I think for our first time around, I mean, hopefully they think that we did a good job, and we're looking forward to next year. I myself, I'm a jazz lover. I love music. I would have been, at all the venues. So I said, look, so why not? Let's see what we can do. Some people in the business who made recommendations, which we took on, and I'm glad that we did. Some that I picked myself. I can give you an example. There's a chap that he doesn't like me to. He's a little shy, so he doesn't want me to say his name. I don't know why, but he plays here for us on a regular basis from time to time, and he's a vocalist. And he just rocks. Everybody loves this guy when he sings.
Where troubles look like lemon drops high above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, little white can't I? Jesse Billy, take it away. Take it away, take it away, take it away, take it away.
Gotta get him, give him the opportunity, And it took some convincing, and he agreed, and he bought his keyboardist with him. And that was just amazing. There were other acts that were recommended to us, like the Dynamics Band, a young group of musicians. They performed on the Thursday night right after Telvin, and they were just amazing. They were just amazing. You were here doing the video taking for us, recording. And the whole structure was, as I said, partly recommended by those who are in the business, and some that I wanted to see. relaxed night. That was a Friday night. And you know, Barbara is just, I mean, she's a veteran. And she delivers, she's constant, she's consistent, gives you a high quality, high performance energy show. So she is one of them that I chose. And I mean, I've known her a long time. I had to have her here. I know that was a hit. You know, you can't miss when it comes to Barbara. And she, again, her band members are young musicians who, you know, and let me just take this moment to say that it's quite spectacular that you get these young musicians who are going into jazz. That genre is one of the most difficult types of music to learn and to play, right? But they're choosing jazz and they're very good at it. So it says a lot about them that they're willing to put in the work, you know? And I think over time, with the support and Banana Country, I mean, I'm going to say it out here loud and clear that we want to support these young upcoming local jazz musicians. Jazz is not something that is in the bigger scheme of music. You know, it has a small percentage of followers, but I am of the belief that if this continues, you know, we're gonna get a superstar jazz artist from St. Lucia. Who knows? It could be one of the boys from Dynamics. You know, you never know. Saturday night we decided to have an after party, and we were privileged and honored to have Teddy's and John, you know, come into our venue at Banana Country. I think that's a feather in our cap. I can tell the whole world that Teddy performed at Banana Country. You know, I'm very proud of that.
I tell you, please don't touch me, because God knows what you do works for me. He don't like ugly, sometimes I feel it. Put your hands up in the air. I want to say what I want to say. Can I say what I want? I really want to say it. Let you know at the back of your mind you want to say this shit sometimes. Let me say what I want to say. I really want to say this shit. I'm telling you.
Very proud of that, and thanks to Flo for co-sponsoring that. So we had a, you know, for us being new in the game, we didn't want to overextend ourselves. So we didn't do Monday, Tuesday. We started a Wednesday. And then by the time Sunday came around, I think we were all exhausted. So we decided to just call it a lay day. And we had a more relaxed sort of vibe going on. You know, I mean, and I'm glad you brought that up. Again, I really want to thank Events St. Lucia for supporting us. Without them, it never would have happened. It just would not have happened. And I mean, I gotta thank the corporate sponsors like Flo, who came on board, as I said, for the after party for Teddy. I also want to thank First National Bank, who supported the Friday night sax night with Barbara. I want to thank Landmark Events. I mean, you know, Adrian his crew put together a fantastic stage and backdrop and lighting. The decor was awesome, you know. And our collateral sponsors. I mean, you know, we had our suppliers, Heineken Light, W. Winner and Leeward Brewery, St. Lucia Distillers, they had Chairmans and JP Chenet. We had even our ice supplier, you know, came on board, and thank you, Norman, you know, Ice Factory. We had Converge Solutions, who do our POS system. They actually brought in an extra terminal and iPads for us for that week. We had the graphic guy, Concept Factory, Ronnie, who did an awesome job. We had these radio stations, RCI and The Wave, you know, who also, you know, gave us airtime. And last but not by no means least, we had Media Solutions in You and Yourself, who were here every night doing the recording for us, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. So I mean, a big shout out and thank you to all the sponsors. I hope we did them well. I hope they were here and they liked what they saw, because we don't take them for granted. We don't take them for granted. And hopefully, you know, there'll be better and bigger things to come next year. One more thing, I want to thank the staff, because the staff worked tirelessly, energetic and commitment. I mean, most of them left here, you know, late nights, and they were here the very next day to do the same thing over again. So I have to thank them. We're not perfect, but we're going to strive on, you know, till we get that perfection. They were under pressure. Remember, it's not normal. So, you know, I got to thank them. And last but by no means least, of course, our patrons who came out to support us. I want to thank them for supporting Banana Country, and I hope